Welcome back, OGs, and hello, newcomers. We have an exciting video today. I went to a different GameStop location this time around, and I got $120 worth of items in this bag. I never get the big bags from GameStop, and this time I did. I just kept finding little things in here and there in this store, and I was like, I can't pass these things up. So I splurged a little bit this time. And see, right here's the big bag. And we're going to go through everything and we're going to rate everything, give my opinions, and probably why I got the item and just talk about it a bit. So we're going to get straight into it. We're going to unbox everything. And we're going to start strong here with some pop figures that I found, and I actually put a pop figure back. I think her name was like Nina from like Monster Creations or something like that. I don't really watch the show. I've just seen little things here and there on Instagram. The show looks really interesting. I don't even know if I said this show right, but it's definitely like DC comic stuff. It's the girl who was a human and turned into like a sea creature. Her dad was experimenting on her. I saw her. She was so cute, but I was like, I'm gonna leave you this time. So right away we got Killer Bee from Naruto. I love Killer Bee. I was not expecting to see him there, and I was like, he's the only one in the store. I can't pass him up, and I need more pop figures for my Naruto little bookshelf. And then Full Metal Alchemist, we have Oliver Armstrong, and I've seen her for, I swear it's been like a year now. I've seen her for a while now, and I was like, always like pushing her off, debating if I should get her or not. And you know what? It's the fact that she doesn't have her big lips, like she does in the manga and anime. So I'm actually gonna customize her a little bit and fix her up to my liking. So right away with Killer Bee, I don't like to get these pop figures lately come with no little acrylic stand for them, because as you can see, I'm trying to rotate Killer Bee. If I don't have him facing forward, he can't stand on his own. I don't know why they're not doing the stands anymore. It's quite frustrating for me. I don't know if it's frustrating for you guys. Please leave me a comment if we feel the same. But Killer Bee doesn't have any flaws. He is perfect. I'm gonna give him 10 stars. And like Oliver here, I love that she comes with a stand, but look at that little gap right there. I don't like that. I don't like that little gap with her shoe and that stand. I feel like she's leaning back, just like my Izumi figure. I feel like she's kind of head heavy or something's wrong with her, and she's kind of leaning back. I had to super glue Izumi into place, and as you can see, I hope you guys can see it in the camera, they have a little bit of like smudge, like these black spots, and the super glue and her hair's like line is a little jagged, the plastic is jagged, and the paint job isn't very clean. So I'm gonna give her like I don't know, I usually rate things at a 5-star. I'm gonna give her like a 3-star, especially since I feel like they gypped her on not giving her lips, which is weird. And Killer Bee, I know I said 10 stars, but you know what, let's go back to my 5-star rating. He's a 5-star, right? Like, he's great, 10 stars is cool, whatever. He's amazing. Let's just leave it at that. And then lately I've been seeing these Neopets for the trading cards, and I was like, heck yes, dude. I wonder what they're gonna do. I need to actually go on eBay and start buying the old cards and like get back into that. I know they have plushies, but I'm not into plushies anymore. I don't collect stuffed animals or plushies anymore. So I'll collect like figures and cards and stuff. Look at all these little holographics that they have. I recognize a few of the characters. I love the dice, especially in this red set. It's like a reddish yellow, and they put plenty of glitter in this one. So I highly recommend this set if you are a Neopets fan and you want to collect the dice. And it comes with like a playing sheet on there, and it comes with some cards, like some, it's like magic and monsters basically. And they have so many characters, but I wish, I know it's like a deck where you play against someone, so you get a lot of doubles on certain things, probably like these magic cards or like the weapons and like the sword and shields and stuff like that, potion bottles, they just give you extras. And I'm kind of hoping for more monster cards, more pets. But I know it is a deck meant to be played versus, and I do appreciate the dice. But I really want to find some nice retro cards like from like early 2000s and stuff. I want to go on eBay and find some of the other cards and just look at the art comparison and everything. And I already have like a book started, a binder started for my Neopets because I got these 2 packs and I was surprised. They're like around like $20. I was expecting it to be more, honestly, but yeah, I think $20 is the limit of what this should cost. And for both Neopet decks that I got, I'm gonna give them both like a 4-star. I just feel like the artwork isn't what it once was, and they should definitely give more monster cards. Like I said, I know it's like a plain deck, so you need your like swords, shields, potions, and other like cards. I know you need that, but I don't know. I'm more of a collector, not a player with anything, so I always feel gypped when I get like 5 of the same card. It just kind of like irks me. I'm like, if I want that, I'll seek it out. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion on that. I do really like how many holographics they give you. That's very generous. I do like how pretty these cards are, and like the dice are really cool. So we're adding the dice to my husband's like D&D dice collection. Um so yeah, definitely sticking with that like 4-star rating I think I just gave it. So yeah, I like the two-tone dice. This one has like bigger chunks of glitter, so it's not as nice as the red and yellow one from the other deck, but still a really cute concept that they're multicolor and they give you so many dice. Like Neopets is so retro and iconic. Like I couldn't pass it up. You know, I wanted to see what was in these decks. So if you guys are really into Neopets, and you can definitely, take this video into consideration if you ever see them out in a GameStop and be like, okay, I won't buy this deck because of what I saw, or I am intrigued and want to buy it. You know what I mean? Like $20 isn't bad. And then we have the cards, and then we have like the little play sheet, which is cool. I'm gonna try and open it up here if I have enough room. So yeah, a bunch of rules, and then you have your monsters, and you can see you have like the swords and everything I was telling you about, and the potion bottles. I was a huge fan of like the fairy type Neopets, and I like the little cutesy dragons, and I like the dinosaurs for sure. And then they're saying like there's some kind of like code, redeem this code and you get some kind of avatar. I'm not going to do that, but if you guys want to pause it and get that, you sure can. So I'm going to open this up. And like I said, they do give you quite a few holographics. I remember Neopets being advertised a lot, like because I used to read Sonic comics all the time, and they would always advertise Neopets in the Sonic comics. So that's a good core memory right there. Love the holographic, love the like gold on it. I like the background on this back of the card and everything is really cool. I just can't get over the rainbow effect of these cards. I swear these are like the better looking holographics that I've seen. Like I get a holographic One Piece cards, but like I don't really think they have like a whole lot of rainbow effect all the time. And you guys got to leave me a comment if you remember Neopets and if you collect the cards or any other merchandise they have. Like, I don't remember if they had figures or like any kind of plastic toy. I remember they had like plushies, and like right now, I think they're like, I don't know, 20 to 40. I forget. They're kind of expensive for a plushie, but they're in these mystery bags at GameStop. So I remember they had plushies, and I think they had keychains, but I can't really remember, early 2000s. And you guys have to leave me a comment if you're collecting anything Neopets, or like just remember it, or what you had growing up as a child. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys if Neopets is all the rage still, if the comeback is actually, going to be popular, or if it's just something that's going to stay dead. I think they had a website too. And like when I was a little girl, I grew up watching Winx Club blah, on 4kids.tv or something like that, and I heard that they're making, it's like a rumor, right, that they're gonna remake their dolls, like they're gonna reboot the dolls, and I'm like, yes, I would love that. I heard that they're like working on their TV show too, and there was like a live action on Netflix that I watched, but of course it wasn't as good as like the cartoon, and they just stopped making it, which is sad. But I would really like it if that rumor about the dolls was true, because I have a few of those Winx dolls on my shelf. It would be really cool if they got like playing cards too, or like another video game. That'd be great. All right, moving on to the next item. My husband is such a sucker for Christmas time, and I'm always looking at the pins because I like the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, I like the One Piece ones. And they came out with a couple new One Piece lines for the metal pins. So this was perfect for him, like little cute Hello Kitty stocking stuffer, Sanrio character for Christmas, and he was so lucky. He got the best one, I swear. He got cinnamon roll, which is my favorite. Um, so hopefully he puts this on a bag or like a hat or something, because like I put all of my metal pins or enamel pins on like my hat or like a bag or something. And then I found this hat. Oh my gosh. It's Law's hat from One Piece. I'm pretty sure his name's Law. And I love the fuzzy big hats that they always have. Like their beanies, even like Nico Robin's beanies, are always so exaggerated, and they have like these huge hats and stuff. I feel like almost every character has like a signature hat, or like Zoro has his bandana out in the beginning of the series. But yeah, I think, what was this priced at? Like $35? Yeah, I couldn't pass it up. We were looking at the Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, and the hats for the Mario characters, and I was like, oh, how funny would that be if you got Mario and I got Luigi? And I was thinking about it, and then I came across this hat, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get this. They also had Chopper, which would have been cute, but I really like the fuzzy print that they have. I feel like Boa wore some kind of pattern or fuzzy print like that too. And here's me wearing the hat for you guys. I got a little filter on through Snapchat, and I got my little gum fruit. I really love the hat. It's so soft, and I feel like, because it's like you can't put it in the wash, right? So you gotta like hand wash or like spot clean. That's it. You gotta spot clean that hat only. So I feel like I'm always gonna wear my wigs or a do-rag with it. I'm never gonna put it on my bare head, because I don't want it to end up stinking. Like, you got your scalp that will like stink up a hat, that you gotta wash your hat. So I have to be very careful with this fuzzy hat, and I'm always gonna wear something protective, even if it's like a wig cap under it. But I hope you guys like this video. And like I said, leave me a comment on anything you saw here in this video today. Do you guys get goodies from GameStop? Have you bought any games lately? Are you guys thinking about buying the Nintendo Switch 2? I'm definitely not. That's way too expensive for me right now. I'm just going to stick with my Switch. That's my opinion on it so far. But yes, definitely leave me a comment and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.